looks so futuristic. Cool. This is like a whole kit in here. Oh man. Oh, these are sick. Good God, am I sweaty. Oh man, this was a mistake. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're in my garage. Why are we in the garage? Great question. So we're putting on these guys here. These are the HALOBLK Custom Number series wheel covers for Teslas. So I've got a 2021 Model Y with the 21-inch Uber turbine wheels, and these are essentially wheel covers, but they do it in a really cool, unique way. If you've never seen these before, I think you'll be really impressed. I have not seen these in person yet, so we're gonna unbox these really quick, take a look at them, and we're going to put them on the car. Hopefully it goes smoothly because it's like 10 o'clock right now. I'm tired as hell. I don't know why I always film these videos so late at night, but it's kind of become a staple of this channel. So we're just gonna roll with it. All right, so I'm gonna find a good place for you guys to sit. You're gonna sit right here. Is that comfy? Perfect. Okay, so really cool box. And this is from a company called HALOBLK. And guys, let me get all the way down here. This is not a sponsored video. I don't do hidden marketing. I don't do any of that nonsense. If it's sponsored, I will tell you it's sponsored. If it's not, I will tell you it's not. In this case, bought this with my own money, not sponsored. And I managed to catch this during a sale. I was pretty fortunate with my timing there. And the price on these, I'll go ahead and throw it up on the screen for you. But if I had to go based off memory, because I bought these like a month ago, I think they were about $400. And I know what you're saying. You're probably like, oh my God, my wife would hate that noise. That's like her least favorite noise in the whole world. Oh, this is cool. This is cool. All right, let me show you this. Let me show this to you guys. Cool. This is like a whole kit in here. This is insane. So these are the caps that go in the center. And I was really excited about this, one, because my car is red, obviously, and these are red, so that's gonna look really good as an accent. But two, I just really love the style of these wheel covers, and I'll show you what we get in this kit. So we've got center locks over here. It says center lock L, so I imagine that's left. And we've got center lock R for the right side. We've got the center lock tool right there. This is metal, very well built. Everything's like branded and kind of custom. So that's super cool. Let's pull one of these out, show you what these look like. This is really well made, kind of daunting. I don't know anything about this, you guys. I have no idea how to put these on. So we will do one wheel together and we'll go from there. This is the accessories box. Okay, we got usage guidelines there. Throw those up there in case you guys want to read those really quick. Accessories box, let's see what we got. Oh, it's tough doing this with one hand. All right, accessory box has been opened. We've got some nice little gloves here. Very thoughtful. We have a plastic prying tool. I imagine that's for the little center wheel hub thing, getting that off. So it's nice that they include that. I have no idea what the hell this is. I guess we'll find out in case you want to like cosplay as a small pirate or something. Who knows? We've got some screws here. Very cool. We have oh, this is neat. Like a mock-up. That's very cool. Reminds me of Leonardo da Vinci. I don't know why. And then we've got what I imagine is an instruction book. So I'm actually gonna need to read through this. And then we also have a compatibility chart for the wheels. So they make these for every single Tesla, and I believe they're gonna be branching out into other EVs and also into other cars. And then we've got an Allen wrench as well. Very cool. So they give you literally everything you need to get started. And I did want to show you guys the instruction book really quick, just so we cover all of our bases. So they do have a video. I will be watching that in a minute here. They give you a nice little layout of everything the kit comes with. It even comes with tape. Very cool. Very nice. So they just show you step by step, and I'm not gonna narrate these for you guys. I do just want to show you the booklet really quick so you know what you're getting into. So they show you every step of the process, and from what I've heard from other people, this isn't too complicated to do. I mean, it's a little daunting when you look in the box and there's like 30 pieces of stuff you've never seen in your life, but we will go ahead and give it an honest try here. Okay, get to the last page. There we go, and they give you some support options in case you were just completely screwed and you can't do it. All right, so there are the accessories. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull this out. We're gonna take a look at the wheels for the first time. And like I said, you guys, these are custom printed wheels. I don't know what to expect. So how am I gonna get this out? Oh, and one thing, I did forget to open this up. This is the wheel protection tape. So it comes in a little baggie here. I'll open that up in a second. Oh man. Oh, these are sick. These are so sick. I'll pick you guys up in a second here. We'll take a look at these together. Oh man, you're gonna love this. So here is the first one. And let me come around this way because this is how it's supposed to sit on the car. So you'll notice it says 25, so you can customize the number anything from 0 all the way to 99, as long as it's 2 digits. I went with 25 because I started this journey of making content in 2025 after telling myself for years and years and years that I wanted to make content. Finally did in 2025. Took a chance on myself, turned it into a whole career, and here we are today. That's literally all there is to it. And the other thing you'll see written on here, now you can do a custom message. So I put, hopefully you guys can read that. I put always strive and prosper on there. I put that on there because that is a mantra that I live by personally. And yes, that is what ASAP stands for in ASAP Rocky. But to be honest, he's one of my favorite artists. And as soon as I found out what ASAP stood for, I was like, that's something I can apply to my life. So personal mantra of mine, and now it is on my car. So there is that one. I'm gonna pull this out. We'll take a look at this. Not extremely heavy, which is good. You can see the side there. So a little bit, kind of like protrudes ever so slightly to make it aerodynamic. Very cool. This is what the backside looks like in case you guys are curious. That is sick, you guys. So in the back, you get 2 numbered ones, and then I'll show you what the front one looks like in a second. Go ahead and set these aside. But yeah, like I said, these are custom printed. So you can really make these your own. And with these particular wheel covers, you guys, I believe they now come in other colors. So I believe you can change this accent color as well as the color of these ones, like the center discs. And I believe they have green, blue, I think there's black, and I think there's gray. So if you guys want to really customize them, you can. But like I said, my car is red. The red totally worked out, so I went with these ones. And you can see that one also says always strive and prosper on the front ones. So that is super cool. And the front is pretty plain. You just have your text. You've got the location of the HALOBLK studio, and you've got your little red accents, which is cool. So this is gonna look really futuristic when I get it on the car. So I am like crazy excited. I'm gonna try to set you guys up in a place where you can easily see this process. So I'm gonna figure that out here, and we will go step by step and do one wheel together. All right, so got my handsome little glovies on here. Low key, I might rock these just out in public and stuff. I'll probably keep these. So first step is getting off the center cap here. And for my particular car, you're gonna take this tool here. You are going to put it in the center. And we are going to kind of just lift it. There we go. Kind of pops off there. So if you ever wonder what the backside of one of these looks like, it looks like this. And that gives you access to the lugs and everything right there. So that is going to help us for the next stage of the process. So let's go into step 2 here. We'll set this aside. Okay, so the next step they want you to do is put on this protective tape around the edge of the wheel so it doesn't damage. Now, I personally don't think that these are gonna damage the wheel any more than they're already damaged. My wheels are not in perfect condition. So I'm gonna forego that, but I would highly recommend that you do put this on and that you do clean the wheels. Thankfully, my wheels are already clean, so I don't have to worry about that. But this would be step 2, just a heads up. All right, y'all. Next step is checking your center lock compatibility chart, which we saw earlier, figuring out where your wheels line up. So in my case, mine are H1s. So mine fall in this category here. And based on that, you're gonna grab these specific hubs for the wheel that you're working on. So in my case, we're on the right side of the car. So I am going to grab the blue ones and I am going to grab the H1. So I'll show you those. Next step, you wanna rotate this ring here until it's pretty much in the center of this piece. So I went ahead and did that. And then the next step is to press this part here so that this piece rises. You see that going up. And then you're going to put that right in there. You release it to secure it. All right, so you can see it's locked in place there. It's wiggling a little bit, but I imagine we will tighten that up in a second. Here we go. Step 7, it says, hold the limit ring and rotate the hub insert clockwise until tightly seated in the center hub. Use the center lock tool to ensure it is securely locked. So let's go ahead and grab that. Okay. Here's our tool, you guys. And fun fact, I decided to shower before I did this. That was a very stupid idea because I'm sweating my ass off in here. Oh God. So I live in Arizona. It's like 110 degrees in the garage right now. Like it is almost 11 o'clock. It is 84 degrees out, but I swear to God, it's at least 100 degrees in this garage. I would not be surprised. Okay, so we are going to take this guy. We are going to tighten, and based on the chart here, I should be going, yes, I am going clockwise because it's on the right side. So we are tightening that up a little bit. So I'll tighten that a good bit, but I won't over tighten it. Love the squeaks. All right, so that should be in a good spot. That's feeling very secure at this point. The important thing to note at this point, you guys, this is step 8. So at this point, you would be putting the washer on your wheel here if you have H2 spec wheels. Mine are H1 spec, so I do not need to put a washer there. And this is a different center lock than the H2s, so just keep that in mind. Step 9, put on the wheel cover. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I am crazy excited for this. So let me go ahead and grab one. I am so hyped for these. All right. You're judging me for sitting on my garage floor. Don't do that, because I literally just scrubbed and cleaned the garage yesterday, so it is spotless in here. I could eat off the ground if I wanted to, but I won't. So it says align the halo disc with the hub insert. We are aligned. So we're gonna go ahead and take this guy. We are going to put this on. Go ahead and hand crank it for a second there. Grab our trusty tool here once again, and we're gonna start tightening this way. I'm actually supposed to be going counterclockwise. I misread that. It's 11 o'clock. All right, and then we can go ahead and tighten it. It's gonna be a long video. If you are watching this far, thank you. And go ahead and consider subscribing, leaving a comment. I wanna hear from you. What is your favorite modification you've ever done to your car? Go ahead and let me know down below. My favorite modification I've ever done to a car was putting a custom walled front end on my Lexus ISF. I'll throw some pictures up for you guys. That was a huge project. It was very expensive. Oh my God, was it expensive. But the way that turned out and the enjoyment I got out of it, second to none. By far my favorite car modification ever. Anyways, getting back to this, we are on step 11. It wants you to insert a hex screw into the center hole right there. Put a burp counter up for me, guys. And tighten it using the provided hex key. So let me go ahead and grab that. Oh, it's very late. I am so sweaty, god damn it. Had a mini panic attack here because I couldn't find these guys. All right, so you take one of these. Thank God I have my gloves on, or I don't know if I'd be able to handle this task of getting these little screws out of this tiny bag. Okay, so here it is. Ta-da! You take your wrench, and I imagine we'll just go ahead and stick this guy right in here. And this is like your final little protective measure so that these don't fall off while you're driving. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand tighten this at first. And it says the recommended torque is 4 to 5 Newton meters. Guess what? I don't know what that means. So I'm going to use my best judgment and tighten it to a respectable amount. An amount that a gentleman would tighten it. That is feeling pretty tight right there. I don't want to overdo it because I might need to take these off at some point, clean the wheel underneath, what have you. All right, so there is that step. We are on step 12, you guys. So step 12 is align the halo disc cap, the red ones we saw earlier, with the latch over here. So I'll show you the latch. There it is there. So they've got some pretty clear areas where you put in the center cap. So that is very convenient. Good God, am I sweaty. Oh man, this was a mistake. So let me go ahead and grab one of those. I'll be right back. You guys are being so patient with me. Thank you very much. Beautiful red cap to match my car. Let me show you a close-up of what that looks like. So we're aligning that with this part here. And I imagine you want to get one of these little nubs here right along there. And we kind of just lock it in place. All right, so it tightens very easily, almost like suspiciously easily. But next thing, step 13, guys, is just check to make sure you got a secure fit. So I imagine that's just making sure that nothing feels like it's gonna fall off or anything. Making sure that this part is nice and secure. There's no like flex or give, because you definitely don't want these to jump off the car when you're going 150 miles an hour like I do on my commute. Feels good. How many more times can I bang on this and have you guys continue to watch? Let's take a look at this guy. There we go. Wheel number 1 is done. This is looking super cool. I like the look of it. Let me show you a couple different angles. And like I said, I'm only gonna do one of these on camera because the process is identical for the other 3 wheels. So there is wheel number 1. I just stood on my phone, that's a bad idea. Give you a little angle over here. That looks so sick, guys. Oh man, I love that. Yeah, this is why I was so excited to get these, because it looks so futuristic. Like it looks like a wheel without spokes or anything like that. That is so sick. I'm loving this. This is also a very good thumbnail. Okay, anyways, so wheel number 1 is done. So I will check in with you guys once I've done the other 3. I'll let you know how long that takes me. It is 10:57 right now. I'm not gonna record this part, but I'll check in with you guys in a minute. All right, y'all, checking back in with you. It is 11:18. We're all done. Let me give you a quick little sneak peek. And to be honest with you guys, this was much easier after I did the first one. The first one is the hardest by far, but once you go from there, it's freaking easy. So here is the back one. Now don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys the whole state of the car and the wheels tomorrow when the lighting is better. Obviously it's dark out. My garage lights aren't the best. So this is what the back ones look like. So you got a nice 25 or whatever number you put at the bottom there. The red accents are so sick. And let me get a little side angle for you guys. There you go. Nice and low angle. We'll go over here so you can see this part. This just looks so futuristic, you guys. It's so freaking cool. I'm loving this. I cannot wait to see my car like out in the sun tomorrow. If I could get some rollers, that'd be absolutely lit. Let me show you this side. I don't have a lot of space on this side, but this is what these ones look like. I'm trying to get the best angle possible. And then the back ones. Obviously they're the same as the other side of the car, but just wanted to show you guys both sides. Honestly, if I had to rate this kit in its current state, it's a 10 out of 10. They literally give you everything you need in the box. They are very good about packaging. They've got the full instructions. They've got literally everything you need to get started. All the tools are included. These handsome ass gloves that I'm gonna keep forever, those are included. Very well thought out kit from HALOBLK, and I have a couple of their other Tesla accessories. If you guys want me to do a video on those at some point, I'd be glad to. But one thing I can say about this brand is quality is top tier. So everything I've bought that they've made, I've had no complaints with. And for me, that is quality. I'm gonna go ahead and end this part of the video here. I will check in with you tomorrow once I've pulled my car out of the garage. The sun is shining, it's gonna be a beautiful day. So cut to that footage. Bow.